we like to hear, especially this early. We know that it says on your schedule that this is the actor event, and that is coming, and that we promise. But first, we have a little bit of great news about the Harry Potter Alliance, and we wanted to share it with you guys. So we hope that you will enjoy the next couple of minutes. Hold on. Gotta go get everybody. As well as one of our very favorite people in the entire series. So here to introduce them properly is our loved Percy Weasley, Christopher Rankin.
Is that me?
Hello.
God, you're loud for this time of the morning, aren't you? What time did you get in? Like 2 o'clock? Have you been to sleep? Anyone been to sleep? That's fine. Well, you know, I thought this year, because, you know, I'm always here. You can't really get rid of me, let's face it. I'm quite fair. So, I don't know what order they're going to come out in, so I'm going to go stand by this door and see who's where. Who would I like first? That's a good question. Whatever order they're in. Shall we start with a young Arthur Weller? Who plays Albus? And we have Benedict Clark, who plays young Snape. We have Rowan Yoture, also known as young Sirius. We have the gorgeous Scarlet Byrne, who I'm sure you all know is Pansy Parkinson. We have young Will Dunn, the young James Potter. We have Ellie Darcy Organ, who plays young Lily. Helena Barlow, who plays Rose, Chinese. And Ryan Turner, who plays young Hugo Weasley. Having known that these films are so massive.
It was pretty amazing because, well, it's one of the biggest films ever, and yeah. Dog, and so it'll probably be a compliment. Mine would be my dog as well.
I have no idea, but let's just wait and see.
Mine would either be a silver doe or a stag, I think.
I feel like saying yes, but I don't know if we did or not. We should have done. I played a cheeky person, I should have done. Did we? Maybe. Oh, I know, Dan kept trying to trip me up on set, so that's him. And then I tried to get him back, so I went with him and his hair, no, his dresser, Will, and another one. And we all sort of tried to sort of push him around and stuff like that. It's very mean, very mean. I tried to scare Will with nuts, because he's a nut allergy. Yes. Idiot. Sorry.
No worries.
I think there is still a scene in, I think it's the Christmas scene, whichever first or second film that's in, where we're all playing chess at the other end of the hall or something, and they are the wrong way around, they're the wrong one. And it's still that. Nobody's noticed. Remember Chris Columbus and Chris Carreras was the first assistant director on the first film. But just the look at them for ages like that. You two, come in. I'm not sure I can remember all the words, but let's go on song, don't worry. Let them do it, it'll be fun for us to watch them for a while. Yeah, pick your own song. You all know the words. Yeah, I'm gonna count you in, don't worry. Key of E. That's all on the other. 1, 2, 3, 4. To my epilogue kids, to my flashback kids, to Scarlett, to everybody, to all of you. Thank you.
sorry we're a little late on that. This is the premiere screening, I suppose, for Finding Hogwarts. This is a pretty big deal for us. We're both a little nervous.
Very, very nervous.
But I don't know if you know anything about this, but this was a documentary about 7 people's journeys throughout the Harry Potter fandom, and on a little trip we all went to find Hogwarts. And I won't spoil it too much. Ignore them. These are a couple of the folks that were on our trip. We had a lot of fun, as you'll see. But yeah, please forgive any nargles. We had some crazy times getting this movie here. But I think it's in pretty good shape at this point. For the most part. Yeah, for the most part. But alright, we won't stall anymore. I guess we'll let them hit the button, and we hope you guys like it.
Orlando, Florida.
I'm rethinking our no chair policy. Our no chair policy right now.
Chairs are nice.
We're gonna get chairs.
Chairs are nice.
What's this all
You guys
about?
talk. I'm getting chairs.
Let's introduce the panel. Grabbing chairs today, Melissa and Ellie. Frankie Franco. Finding Hogwarts,
This guy.
editor, everything, John Noe, and the guy who's been running up on stage at every event so far except for this one, Eric Skull.
Make it Eric.
Finally a place where I belong.
Micah Tannenbaum. Ben Shane. Startled by his facial hair.
Benny the Body.
Body band.
Is everybody having fun at Hogwarts?
Today we're broadcasting live on Sirius X. Because of course we're about, 3 hours away now from the screen.
We are.
Right. People on Sirius XM, we come right here like, wait, what?
Wait, what? What time is it? Did I
I'll let you buy. You can brag about
Oh, we can brag about it now. What are they gonna do?
So, let's start with you down there, John Noe.
I'm gonna be brave. This is exactly what I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna be brave. I have mascara on. I'm gonna be brave.
Oh. And then England's Warner Brothers logo.
That's the beauty of it, right, though, because people are probably going to be going in thinking like, okay, I'm going to be able to handle myself for at least, maybe half hour or something like that. And then as soon as it starts, it's just like, oh, forget it. Like, they did that on purpose.
There was, well,
Yes. To a point. And this is something I'm not going to, again.
Does Harry still live? Does he still live?
Harry, yeah. Snape still has his fate and all that, they don't make make any changes like that.
What?
So.
There's a couple of tweaks in this name.
Melissa!
The second highest rated film was Prisoner of Azkaban, and I think that was like a 91 or something like that.
Wasn't that also like the least grossing of all of them though? Azkaban?
Critic rating, gross.
True. Tell that to Warner Brothers.
That's
though.
Yeah, I know.
So what are the box office predictions? This is going to top Sorcerer's Stone, which is currently the highest in terms of revenue globally.
Yes.
I don't know, because Sorcerer... I remember there was a petition, an online petition now, for like 10 years to bring Oliver Boyd. I mean, not Oliver Boyd. Speaking of Oliver Boyd. Oliver Boyd. And now a video message from Oliver Boyd.
No, I'm just surveying the rest of this here, and I am quite afraid that a gargoyle is going to come from that. Because that was a supporting piece. Okay, anyway.
The mount is still up there, I think.
Don't walk under the flaming cauldron.
Frankie's gonna go repair it. He's gonna go scale the castle now.
Don't do it, Frankie.
Where were we?
You're gone for good. Bad rap, I'm Hufflepuff, by the way. Usually the butt of most jokes, but yeah, good fun. This is called Just a Hufflepuff, and as always, I'm gonna send it up to Maddie Niffler over there. Got my feet kicked up and it's 3:45. Nothing to do, so I just stare at the floor. Well, maybe I will try to sneak into the Ravenclaw's place for once, 'cause it seems like such fun, and they're just so uptight, man. I won't make excuses, 'cause the truth is that I'll probably just bluff, 'cause after all, I'm just a Hufflepuff. I try to keep a low profile during the war, 'cause it's just the right thing, and it's just how I am now. I won't make excuses, 'cause the truth is that I'll do just enough, 'cause after all I'm just a Hufflepuff. I'm just a Hufflepuff. Oh, yeah. Toronto, where I'm from, chain America's Hat. Woo! Called Chapters, which is like your borders. And I was working there, and originally it was just for product knowledge, because the fifth book was coming out, and our managers were always telling us, you know, you can't really sell a book if you don't know a book. So read as much as you can. We were able to use the store as a library, and that's kind of how it happened.
And what are you doing now?
Now I am doing music for myself. I'm a music producer and kind of a songwriter.
All recording materials online, so
Yes. Actually, I kind of have an announcement to make today. Everybody who knows me for the End of an Era tune, which is a very tearjerker type of song. And for this convention, and also for John for finding Hogwarts, what I did was I rewrote the song, and it's completely new. The chord changes are different, the melodies are different. I think it's really a lot better, and I'm really happy with it. And I just put it up on iTunes, so it's up on iTunes now. It's an EP that has all of the 3 versions of End of an Era plus a track of mine called Last Call. Check it out if you're interested.
We'll find out more about it. You know, because that's what it's funny.
What's up, guys?
Well, I can't say anything. I'm killed.
Harry Potter CIA will bust through the door, I'm telling you.
You think that thing fell down? Have you ever met somebody who claimed to be in one house and you're like, man, I know you. Like, there is no way you're a Gryffindor.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna see everybody crying, and I'm gonna start crying. And like, that's what will do me in every time, is if I see somebody else crying, and I'm gonna get all emotional too. Just to think that, like, you know, we all started so much of this journey together, and like here we all are in the same spot, and so many of us weren't all in the same spot when the last book came out, and now here we are for this last movie, and it's just, I have very high expectations for all of this, and I'm so happy that we have somewhere to go afterwards and actually kind of like unwind a little bit and watch those concerts. Thank God for that. That's going to be really cool. For me, from the first Leaky Mug to tonight's Leaky Mug, and going into to see the final film together, there's no place I'd rather be, and there's no one else I would rather see it with. It's going to be really cool.
Eric, you started as a host of the pre-show, and look at you now, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sitting down.
We gotta upload that pre-show one of these days.
You know, I think later we're gonna send the pre-show out on our feeds. Sorry, inside joke. Micah.
Yeah, I mean, I just echo a lot of what's already been said. It's crazy to think that when we first did this 6 years ago in New York City, for Goblet of Fire, and now here we are for Deathly Hallows Part 2. And, what everybody's been saying so far, I'm just happy to be here with all these other fans and going to see the film for the final time.
Frank?
For me, it's funny because I remember listening to that podcast, like, at work, and like, wow, that's so cool. And now, like, I get to be a part of it, so it's just hyper surreal for me. It's just, it hasn't really sunk in. I think I'm going to be a lot more emotional when the movie kind of comes. I'm just so excited right now. There's no room for anything else but just excitement. So once it kind of like happens, I think a lot more emotions going to flood in.
You were like, whoa, that's so cool, but who's that annoying kid doing the yeah thing nonstop?
Give us a yeah, please, come on.
Very.
You just gotta face the facts. We've had a good run here, I would say. It's been amazing. I'm one of those people who likes to pretend they don't have feelings, but on the inside I'm like bawling. But I would never don't tell anybody that. So that's I can say all the cliche things. It's bittersweet, da 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 da. But yeah, give it up for Molly Weasley.
It's a really interesting feeling. I don't think that this is the end of the podcast at all, or any sort of thing like that. And everybody out here, everybody's met so many great friends through Harry Potter. Just even earlier today, I was hearing some stories of how people met through the podcast or through the conferences, the websites, all that. It's really amazing. More chapter by chapter.
What's that?
Did we ever release our last bit by bit?
I don't know.
We did not.
These guys
Anyway, we had about a about 3 chapters of the book left, and we did it in 15 minutes in the last podcast.
Yeah,
So we'll
that's
set that out. Sorry.
I know, it's okay. Say that again, buddy.
Oh.
Blood by blood, was it drop by drop?
But,
By drip.
it's just really great how when we did the first podcast, the Goblin Park New York City, we didn't really know what to expect with the turnout of the audience. The original plan was just sitting in the Starbucks, pressing record on the laptop.
And waiting to see who showed up. Imagine if we had not sent out emails and done that.
Yeah, because we took RSVPs and then more and more started coming in. We're like, okay, we need an actual place to do this instead of the Starbucks in the corner. But it's been a lot of fun, and thanks to everyone who's been listening to the podcast over the years, and still more to come.
I'm just mostly feeling enormously grateful. We've managed to create the thing that we wanted most, which is to spend all this together in the fullest way possible, and it's going to be awesome. If I say anything else, I'm going to lose it. So we're going to have our friend Christian Caldera come back up, Mr. Oliver Boyd.
Conway School, what a news to him and your face. So no matter wrong and no matter right, his trip is for better fight, and he travels slow in solitude.
Words to this, please sing along because it'll help me as well.
Tonight I will change into what I hate the most. Them all. When you think of me so, but what can I do? And where could this go? If I come to you and you come to me, where are we going? Your pretty bright hair is all that I see. Where are we going? Oh, all those lonely nights, and I still can't believe my friends transformed to help me get by. But I cannot ask you to do the same. Ever live up with all that I would need. It's just too much for one to love. If I come to you and you come to me, I see a future. Maybe with a little time we could make it and be together. But all that I can say is, if I come to you and you come to me, where are we going? Your pretty bright hair is all that I see. So where are we going? Yeah. If I come to you and you come to me, where are we going? Your pretty bright hair is all that I see. Yeah. Oh.
world have just attached themselves to it, and I'm honored that it has meant a lot to you guys, and because of that, like I said earlier, I reimagined the song, and I really do think that it leagues better and so much more emotional, and the direction is great, and it's one of the things I'm most happy with that I've done it in a long time. And I would love even if you guys just go check it out on iTunes. Even if you don't buy it, just go listen to it because I did it for you guys, so thank you. This song is called Era.
Don't you ever wonder what will happen when it is? How can we let go of the ones who live? But for so many it's more than that. It's a world all on its own, where we want to put on that certain. And I will miss the train riding and the pranks pulled by the twins. And though it's nowhere I have been, I'll keep on smiling from the times I had with them. Brought us together and started its own music movement. I will miss the train riding and the pranks pulled by the twins. And though it's soon we will see it close, the final chapter exposed. It's an end of an era, and I'm seeing clearer that nothing will ever be the same. I will miss the train riding and the pranks pulled by the twins. And though it's nowhere we have been, we'll keep on smiling from the times we had with them. Don't you ever wonder what will happen when